The Big Show with Night and Day. Anytime is a good time for a thick shake from Night and Day.
Welcome.
This is big.
To the Hauraki Big Show.
Really big.
With Jason Hoyte, Minogue and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Wednesday afternoon, the 26th of February 2025. And you, my friends, are listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night and Day.
Crack.
Pugs.
It was going so well until your voice cracked, Pugs.
It was so angelic, I couldn't help but laugh. It was something special.
I know what you're saying, man. I know what you're saying.
Do you like how we all matched Jase there? We all went up and matched Jase. I think that sounded quite
It was really nice.
quite nice.
Yeah.
Pugs,
Yeah, man.
get out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mogi, a stallion, how's life?
Going pretty grouse, you mad dog, you
Sick son of a bee.
sick son of a bee.
Yeah.
Sure.
Another day in paradise, as they say, brother. Another day above ground. Got to be a good day.
Wow.
That's how I always look at it, Keyzie.
Yeah, well, that's good, man. That's a good attitude to
Thanks,
have, Mogi. How you going, Keyzie? You're looking a bit ruffled.
What do you mean?
Well, your hair's all over the shop. You're wearing your Warriors top. That's usually a sign of something.
Well, it's a sign that the Wars are playing this weekend, and I'm fired up for it.
Is that an actual game this weekend, or is it still the preliminary
Vegas.
stuff?
No, it's an
the
imaginary game.
Vegas.
It's an
Oh, no, it's a
imaginary
real
game.
one, isn't it? It's part of the round.
The NRL officially gets underway this weekend, Sunday, the old Wars there. And a lot of people I know are currently over in Vegas getting amongst it.
Yes.
Like who? It's okay, man. You wanted to sound
Andrew
cool.
Webster, the coach. Shit.
Dylan Walker.
Dylan Walker will be there off the bench.
Well, we'll be having a bit of Wales chat later on in the show anyway.
That'll be something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Hey, you got your Wales jersey on, Keyzie. Are you wearing your shirt underneath your Wales jersey to make sure you don't stink it up?
I've got my blank black T-shirt on underneath this so that I never have to wash this jersey. I might wash it once a year.
Right.
But the bottom shirt gets stinky and sweaty and the top one stays clean.
Yeah.
I don't want it to fade and get all yuck. Hey, Jay, speaking of
God.
faded and yuck, what's that
How
shit
you
you got on
doing?
there, man?
Hey, this is actually my favourite shirt. And look what I noticed today, fellas. I was rolling her up and she ripped like a bastard.
You got another one on the other side as well. You
have
got
I?
cotton hanging off the...
Oh, no.
She's a shambles.
It's getting very thin, this shirt, so it's not surprising, to be honest.
Time to
hey,
go.
I just want to do a shout-out to my daughter today, Ada. She's 17, boys. My youngest
Yeah.
is 17 years old.
Wow.
Incredible, really, isn't it?
It's amazing.
It makes
feels
me
like
realise-
just yesterday.
It
She
does.
was 16.
Yeah, well, it feels like yesterday, and it also... You know, geez, it makes you feel old. I mean, I'm still a young buck at heart. You know, I
'Cause how old are
started
you?
early. Pardon?
How old are you?
43. And
And your youngest is
It's
17.
amazing. We've been doing the show going on 4 years. You haven't aged a day.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? People say that to me. It's my skincare routine,
No, I
Mogi.
mean, your age hasn't gone up. I mean, you look terrible, but
Hey, now listen, the goat. We're getting hot in the goat, boys.
Yeah, boy.
We're getting red
she's-
hot.
she's counting down.
Jace, we got a crap load of tunes to get through today as well, so we're just going to have to
Yeah.
knuckle down and fire through them, all right?
Let's do it, Number 213.
1,000 songs, but only one can be the GOAT. 213. Tame Impala. Let it happen.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Yellow Leadbetter there, Pearl Jam coming in at number 211. My instinct tells me that was higher last year.
It was actually lower last year.
wrong.
So your instinct
That's
is
wrong.
100% incorrect. 306 Yellow Lead Bear on last year's GOAT countdown.
Okay, my
Goes
bad,
on a
my
bit,
bad.
doesn't it?
Hey, just a reminder, by the way, you can contact us on 3483 or send us a talk back on the iHeartRadio app or give us a call if you want on 0800 Hauraki, but let's have a bit of footy chat.
Time to chat footy with me, Keyzie. What are the Warriors up to?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's Keyzie.
Do you guys mind if I pop out and get some chips while you're doing this?
Yeah, it'd be great if you did, actually.
Jace, why don't you stay here, man? You might learn something about rugby league. The first team list of the year has been announced because the Wars are taking on the Raiders this Sunday over in Las Vegas there, and the NRL season is officially getting underway, which is... It's just bloody exciting. It's something that I've been hanging out for a long time, and once that whistle blows, the season starts, especially starting with the Wars. It's just dream come true territory.
You do the backs, Keyzie. Get into it, mate.
All right.
Here we go. You ready for this, Jace?
Yes.
My favourite thing about our rugby
Just
league
get
side
into it.
And at fullback, you've got Chance Nickel Klukster.
Yes.
He holds on to his fullback spot, which of course is well-deserved. He is the incumbent.
God. Yes.
Number 2, right wing, Tain Tuapiki. Dallin Watene-Zelezniak is injured. He's hurt his wrist. He's out for 6 to 12 weeks. Tain Tuapiki...
Now definitely out for 12 weeks plus.
Yeah, okay, cool. Half the season. So
Happy with Tuapiki.
Tuapiki is the man. Defensively, he struggles a bit. He's a small body. Offensively, he's gutsy. He runs a lot, and he gives us more firepower when we're inside our attacking zone so we can actually score some tries. Ali Leatoa, fantastic. Big centre, soft hands lining up on the right side, jersey number 3. On the left, Adam Pompey is in jersey 4. Mail that I'm hearing, he could actually be out.
Wow.
He could be out.
Who sent you that mail?
Pants Man, who's now over in Australia,
yeah, okay.
working for Triple M. That's his theory anyway. Left wing, Roger Tuivasa-Sheck. He moves out to the wing finally. That means he's going to have 20-plus runs a game, hopefully 200 metres. He's going to be scoring a lot of tries. It's going to be bloody exciting. In the halves, Chanel Harris-Tavita and Luke Metcalf. Luke being the halfback. Last year he was a 5'8". Attack-wise, he's awesome. He's proven in the preseason that he can also run the ship as well. Bloody excited. And, of course, Chanel Harris-Tavita, he can play anywhere, and he's solid on defence, and he's a gutsy player.
That's right.
Can you make yours succinct, Mogi?
Yeah, I will, mate. But also there, who did he replace?
Tamati Martin.
Tamati Martin, who had a pretty average game, I think, in the opening round, and then had a good game when he moved to fullback, but that's all covered off, isn't it?
Yeah.
Moving to
God,
the
he's
forwards.
good looking, though.
James Fisher-Harris, Wade Egan, Mitch Barnett, Kurt Capewell, Marata Niokore, and Aaron Clark, who was previously on the bench over at the Titans. He is a starting lock for us. Pretty exciting stuff. That's a good forward pack, man. I love it. That's good eating.
When you look at guys, if you're front row, I mean, last year it was exciting. Adam Fanua-Blake, obviously.
Yeah.
You've now got James Fisher-Harris. You've got Mitch Barnett. They are our starting front row. Two
You
guys.
like that?
You like that, Jase?
Pardon?
You love that, eh?
What are you talking about?
That is two guys who, one's an Origin rep and one is a 4-time premiership winner with the Panthers. These are guys that have high standards.
And captain of the Kiwis.
And captain of the
Thank
Kiwis.
you.
These are guys with high standards who will hold the rest of our pack accountable.
Can I just say that I think that having James Fisher-Harris in the team is going to do wonders for Marata Niokore?
I hope so, man.
Because I was expecting big things from him,
Same.
but I don't think he's grabbing his nuts and going hardcore every week. But I think having Fisher-Harris staring at him,
Yeah.
and he'll be a good teammate, I think, as well. He'll be a good captain, but you would not want to let that man down.
No, I also think Aaron Clark, son of former Silver Fern Temapata Clark, he is similar like Isaac Luke and James Fisher-Harris. Discussed this on the Mad Monday podcast, by the way. He just puts the shits up people because he's a scary-looking dude. Him and James Fisher-Harris, you don't want to upset any of those guys. You want to give your all. The theme of the Waz this season is going to be effort, Jase. They're going to play for one another. It's going to be a magnificent sight to behold.
Pretty good interchange as well.
Really good interchange. Dylan Walker maintains the 14 jersey. He's going to come off the bench. He's going to light it up in the middle there, which is great. Jackson Ford, Dimitrik Vaimonga, and Leka Halasima as well. Big bodies.
And I tell you what, easy win against the Raiders, fellas. Great way to kick off the season.
I reckon
Actually,
we're going to
lose, Jase.
Oh, okay.
Actually, to be honest, I think the Waz will open the season with a win.
Yeah, I think we'll win.
But the Raiders have named a fully healthy, full-strength side.
Yeah.
And with the addition of Jamal Fogarty in the halves there, they are actually going to be a very tough beat.
Yeah, and they've got two props there that are so tough they smacked each other over in an elevator while they're over in Vegas. So
Yeah.
You see, I love that stuff.
What do you think, New Zealand? Where are the Warriors going to finish this year? Give us a text on 3483. And if you'd like to play Super Coach, jump in the Mad Monday group, 111045. We'll see you
Good
there.
stuff, Keyzie. In the meantime, let's get back to the countdown. 210!
The GOAT.
Number 210, Pink Floyd, Money.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Fat Fruity's dropped their Wandering Eye 209 there on the countdown. Last year, Keyzie, where did it come in?
That's a really good question, Jase. Fat Freddy's Drop, that song is always the highest one for them. 265 last year, so slowly creeping up.
Oh, yeah, nice.
And that's the good thing about this countdown is it's not just rock, it's a mixture of all sorts of different...
it's got all kinds of music in there.
That's
Totally,
right.
man,
And that's
totally.
because our audience has an eclectic taste.
I'm looking forward to hearing a bit of Tom Petty at some point.
Yeah, I can't wait as well, Mogi. We're chatting Waz, a few texts here just to sum up how people are thinking on 3483. Warriors to finish bottom 4.
Yeah, that
And
sounds right.
great preseason, so probably 14th.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that pretty much sums
Yeah,
up.
great stuff. Hey, fellas, I had a very strange encounter of the Hoytey J kind today. Strange encounters of the Hoytey kind.
Now, if people don't know what these are, Jase goes through his life having weird encounters with people that would never happen to anyone else but him.
Yeah.
I kind of do, don't I?
You 100% do.
There I was, fellas. Walking along a hospital corridor today, and I walk past a ward, and I hear, Hoytey J! Hoytey J stops in his tracks, peers around and sees someone waving at him in the ward there.
Sorry, is this third person now?
You're not telling your own story, you're telling somebody else's story about Hoytey J.
You started in first person and now with third person. I don't get it.
I think the music threw me off.
Okay.
Anyway, so he went, Hoytey J! And so I went, oh, okay. Went in there, how you going, mate? And
Was he in his own room? Was he his own bedroom?
No, he was in a bit of a ward scenario.
He was in a waiting room sort of setup, was he?
Yeah, it was kind of a waiting scenario because I've been there before myself.
Oh, yeah, right.
Anyway, munted leg. Well, it wasn't waiting. He had his work done because he'd buggered his leg, fellas.
Oh, God.
So he had a cast on the old leg there, and he said, do you want to sign my cast, Hoytey J? And I was like, okay. And he had already had a pen because other people had signed it and stuff.
He was asking anybody.
Maybe.
Any notable signatures on there you spotted?
Nah, no one of consequence until I got involved.
Yeah, nice, man.
So,
What did you write?
so I went, all the best, mate, Hoytey J. But what was weird about it was that as I leant down and I was writing on his cast, he kept going, backbone! Backbone! Oh, you're a backbone!
Yeah.
About that loud. And
Right.
I was like, maybe you need to settle it down a bit there, buddy. It's all
So-
good. I mean, pretty overwhelming, I know. And I think he was pretty munted on drugs as well.
How did the goodbye go? How did you extricate yourself from the situation? Because I know you hate talking to fans.
I do. And I try not to touch them either, so it was
Yeah, that
already
was a
a bit
bad
icky.
combo.
It was a bit icky for me.
Yes.
And I just went, good on you, mate. Hope you get better soon. And he was, oh, backbone, Hoytey J, backbone.
Nice.
Did you ask what he did for a crust?
Nah. As Mogi said, I mean, I don't, as a general rule, like talking to the filth.
Yeah. I hope you wash your hands thoroughly after touching that pen.
Funnily enough, I then went to the hospital urinal.
Good.
But I went to a cubicle.
Oh, yes.
Did my normal thing as discussed yesterday, doing my wheeze the last 5 seconds, weighing on my hands, putting them in the old dryer there.
And you were there to perform a surgery.
Yeah, why
Yeah.
were you in the hospital?
For a surgery, Keyzie.
You were performing a surgery.
So it was a circumcision, actually, weirdly enough.
An emergency one.
Yeah. So whipped the old foreskinny off there and went and bought myself a muffin and
Wait, so,
went up.
so you performed it? Do you
Yeah.
work at the hospital?
Did you not know that, Keyzie?
No, I didn't know that you worked at the hospital, Hoytey J.
But that wasn't the weird part. It was the cast dude.
Yeah, right.
What flavour muffin did you get?
Blueberry.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Ramble on there. Led Zeppelin coming in at 208. Great stuff.
No,
fellas.
hang on, just quickly. It's not great stuff at all because Ramble On by Led Zeppelin should be top 50 and in fact last year was number 30
Wow.
on the countdown and now it is
How does it happen?
208.
Crazy.
It is, isn't it? People are so quick to forget. Next year it
Totally.
won't even be in there at all.
No, it better be. Because people just assume that, Ramble On will be in this, I'll vote for something else this year, and then that happens enough
We only
times.
get 3 votes, Keyzie, right? So you just need to calm down, brother.
Come on, man.
Sorry, I just get really fired up when Ramble On drops down by
Has it been
hundreds.
bugging you?
It has been bugging me, actually, Mogi. Thank you.
It's been bugging me. Douche.
Another thing that's been bugging me is Jase.
Great segue, Keyzie.
That was really good from you.
Excellent.
You and I, Jase, we owe Brecky a steak dinner.
Yes.
Because we challenged them to a game of golf. On the day, they sprung a little bet on us saying, hey, whoever wins has to shout the other team for a steak dinner and they get to choose where we go as well.
Yeah.
They won. Jeremy Wells, who has incredibly expensive taste, he chose a
I
restaurant.
saw his car today, too. Whew.
It's good, eh?
Yeah, a Lamborghini. Unbelievable.
Shares,
Yeah.
man.
A yellow Lamborghini.
Yeah.
Now, I believe the restaurant is in Jervois Road. And just for the people that are outside of Auckland, Jervois Road type eating, you're talking top-notch stuff.
It's
You're talking your truffles and your Ooh la la cuisine.
That's right. We certainly are, Jase. It is the most expensive neighbourhood in New Zealand. That's where the people that live there go to eat.
Yeah.
Because it's right there.
That's true.
The cheapest steak on the menu was about $50 without any sides or sauce.
Yeah.
Sauce was $5.
I don't know why you made the bet. It was crazy. It was mad from you.
We just thought it was a bit of, having a bit of fun.
Yeah. Well, it won't be fun when you're paying $300 for dinner.
Well, this is the issue, right?
Plus drinks.
Hoytey J goes to Vietnam on Friday night. And so I don't know how or when we're going to find time to take these guys for a steak dinner.
Well, they won't forget.
It's a bugger, isn't it?
I wouldn't worry about it. They're not going to forget about it.
No, well, because you're busy, man. So
I'm not going. Well, the great thing about it is I get to go along. I'm going to actually eat before I go.
So you want to come and
I'm just going, and I'll just sit there. I'm not paying $50-$60 for a steak.
You can get your little Tupperware out with your salad.
I will. That's what I'll do. But I'll watch you guys pay.
Can we?
So you're just there to make sure that we pay for it.
I'm just there to enjoy watching you pay for it.
Now listen, can we send them a little message just to let them know that I'm off and stuff?
Yeah,
and
okay.
so we'll just put
Okay, all right. So remember to keep this snappy, all right? Because it's going to play on their breakfast show. All right, here we go.
Big Nips Keyzie. Backbone.
My wife.
Puxa. Massive honker. Midnight steaming. Backbone.
Incoming transmission from the Big Show. Yeah, g'day, fellas. How's it going? It's the fellas from the Big Show here. We're just discussing the steak dinner that we owe you. Hi. The steak dinner that we owe you after that debacle of a golf match. Unfortunately, we were just talking about it on air before. I'm going to be away in Vietnam, so what we've agreed to do is that Mogi and Keyzie will take you out while I'm away, and then when I get back,
that's not
it'll be tickety-boo. So don't feel like we're not going to do this. Mogi's he's loaded. Keyzie, he'll chip in, so it'll be all tickety-boo. So I hope that's all that works with you fellas. Maybe sometime next week. If that doesn't work, the week after. Either of those 2 weeks, let us know. Thanks, fellas.
You son of a bee, Hoyt. You son of a bee.
1,000 songs, but only one can be the GOAT. 207, Weezer, Buddy Holly.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Buddy Holly there, Weezer on the radio. Hauraki Big Show after 5 o'clock. Now listen, we're pumping through the songs at the moment. The GOAT will continue. Also, we're going to give away that $100. We didn't have a chance here in that hour, fellas. It was so jam-packed with tunes.
Certainly was. Basically, listen out for the cue to call. It will play. Give us a ring on 0800 Hauraki. Not only could you win $100 instantly, you then get your name in the draw to win that 100 vinyl prize pack.
And it is an all-timer of a prize, let me say. It's the one prize we've ever had here that I want to steal.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Keyzie?
Yeah, it's good stuff, man. Coming up after 5, 1.5 Mogies.
Oh.
Yeah.
And heaps of tunes.
Yeah, of course. So good.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
You're welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope you're getting through your hump day tickety-boo. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you. Now, have we sorted this, fellas? The order here?
Same again.
Brought to you by Night... I think you stuffed up there, Pugs.
Hang on.
Yeah, you are ruining everything at the moment, Pugs.
I think we're going to go back to a 3-manner.
And can I just have... I've got a bit of a bone to pick with you very quickly.
Oh, really?
With your bloody chili eggs yesterday. I was ripping ass all last night, man. My family did not appreciate it, Pugs.
Still a 6 out of 5 on the Buzzy scale?
Yes, 6 out of 5, but I was ripping ass.
What were you on the ripping ass scale? 10 out of 10, I heard.
Yeah, it was impressive. I was going outside a lot to check on my tomatoes. You know what I'm saying, fellas?
How hot?
And then just ripping ass.
So good.
Hey, are there any great specials going on? Oh, no, hang on.
Yeah.
You do our podcast, don't you, Pugsan?
Yeah, you'll have that all ready to go, brother, do you?
Yeah.
What's the clip today from today's podcast?
I'm having a you guys moment where I can barely remember. I'm really on the spot right now.
Yeah.
It was very downstairs focused.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Was it?
So if you like downstairs,
have
a listen.
Oh, it was too. That's right.
Yeah. Here's a clip of today's podcast outro, which comes out at 7:30 tonight.
I had a team of surgeons.
Yes,
making it look
around
as
the clock.
working around my making it look as magnificent as possible, and boy, did they succeed. Do you know how many compliments I've had on my downstairs, Jase?
Well done.
That it was, there were 4 surgeons and it was a 52-hour operation.
It was. Yeah, they had to take turns sleeping.
I remember now. It was a changing room special.
Oh, yeah. It
Do
was.
we need a disclaimer on that one, Pugson?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, get
pretty
out.
standard, mate.
Hey, listen, we have a crap load of songs to get through this hour.
We do.
But make sure you keep your ears out for the cue to call.
That's right. When you hear it, get ready to call 0800 Hauraki. You can win $100 instantly and also get yourself in the draw for the 100 vinyl, which we are giving away. Also, it is Wednesday, so we need suggestions for an improv. If you've got any scenarios you can think of involving the three of us, text them through on 3483.
Or let us know if you'd rather leave it till Thursday. Save it. Save it for Thursday.
What do you want to say for Thursday?
Here's 206.
Number 206, The Black Keys, Lonely Boy.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie. This is The GOAT, the countdown for real music connoisseurs.
G'day, Sandy. How's life?
Pretty good, fellas. How are you guys?
Yeah, good, thanks, Sandy.
Good,
How's the beautiful Tauranga today?
It is beautiful and hot.
Yeah, you going to go for a swim later on, maybe?
No, I live in the Kaimai, so a little bit far from the beach.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Tell me, Sandy, what do you do for a crust?
As my husband would say, just admin.
Just admin.
Oh.
Just admin.
It sounds like you need to kick him to the curb.
Yeah, I reckon. Hey, now...
Sometimes I think that.
Yeah, good on you.
Sandy, tell me, what did you pick for your goat?
The Killers, Mr. Brightside.
Oh, that came in at 980.
Really?
That's not true. But I think it has already. Has it featured? No, actually, I don't know if it has.
Surely not. It's got to be right up there, doesn't it? I mean, the obvious question to ask will be, where did it come last year? But I guess there's no way to know.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm pretty sure last year it came 18th.
See what I'm saying? So it's up there.
It's definitely going to be top hundy, I'm thinking, Sandy. Now, listen, you're in the draw to win those 100 vinyls. Also, because you gave us a call, you've just won yourself $100 cash. Cha-ching!
Awesome. Thank you.
No worries.
No worries, Sandy.
Just
you
like
enjoy.
that.
Will do. You guys have a great night.
You
Yeah,
can
you too, mate.
chuck that towards your divorce lawyer, Sandy.
Yeah, good on you.
Good on you, your backbone.
That'll buy you about 2 minutes.
Hey, don't forget that the GOAT is all made possible thanks to the meatbox.co.nz. And currently you can get 15% off the Butcher's Box.
Good stuff,
Wow.
Yeah.
Great stuff.
I love it, man. I've been hoeing through it. In fact, today I had a rump steak salad. The steak part of it coming from the meat box, not the salad part of it. Delicious.
Yeah, nice.
It was.
Nice.
Delicious.
And you've just reminded me, I forgot to get my pork saucies out again. Damn it.
God, you'll have to get those out tonight.
Keyzie.
What?
Can you ring me tomorrow at about 10 and just remind me to
Hang on.
bring out the pork? Oh, you got to do Siri,
Hey, Siri, remind me to call Jase tomorrow at 10 a.m. and tell him to shove the pork sausages where the sun don't shine. Cheers.
This is The GOAT.
Number 204, The Killers, When You Were Young.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Yes, indeed. What number was that? 203 there, split ends. I got you.
That's right. Last year, 338 on the GOAT countdown, up a massive 136 places.
Yeah,
fellas.
great stuff. Hey, I tell you what, the time is 5:21. It's a Wednesday. It's time for this.
Quiet on set.
Sound speed.
Lights.
Camera.
Action.
Now it's time for the Big Show Improv.
We do this every week, don't we? And every week we explain it. I feel like, have we got all the audience we're ever going to get? Do we
I
need to
think
keep
so.
explaining it?
I don't think we need to explain it. We do improv because you're training me up to be better at acting.
There we go.
Now, this particular scenario, if you go and check out our podcast outro today, was discussed on the podcast outro. So the scenario is this, Keyzie.
Yeah.
Excuse me. You've just had a massive workout at the gym there.
Okay.
You're feeling a bit tense, you know, you're a bit sore, you've been really busting the weights, and so you think, you know what? Oh, Keyzie's going to have a bit of steam and a bit of a steam in the sauna.
Okay.
So you're walking into the sauna, and as you're walking in, you notice an old man, probably in about his 70s, walking right behind you. You walk into the sauna, you go and settle yourself, Keyzie, and relax. And then you notice out of the corner of the eye that the old fella sits on the opposite side of the sauna from you and immediately undoes his towel and shows his downstairs.
Now, I should make this clear that this is what happened to me today.
Yes.
In the sauna. This is exactly what happened.
Okay.
So I'll be playing the old man in the sauna. Keyzie, you'll be playing... not Keyzie. Give yourself,
Just,
you know,
okay.
a dude that's, just a cool legend.
A cool, so like a pug son type guy who's like been at the gym. He's got tattoos and stuff. He's, okay.
Okay.
Got a cool hat on.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay, that's sweet as. And we're just sitting down and...
Yes.
All right, so can we start with me walking in? Is that all right?
I'm already sitting down. How about that?
Yeah.
Right.
You can already be there,
Mike,
with your just fully nude.
Okay, all right, ready? Here we go. You got to say action.
Action.
G'day, man. Oh,
Did you just go?
that was...
Are
Sorry,
you in the sauna?
why are you in the sauna?
Oh, sorry.
Can you say action again? Play was incredibly immersion breaking.
And action.
God, they've got to oil this door. G'day, man.
G'day, brother.
G'day, man. How are you? Sorry.
How's it going, mate?
Yeah, it's great. It's good, man.
Yeah.
Just gonna relax after a big workout.
Oh, yeah. See you bulging over there, brother.
What do you mean? I'm bold.
Your muscles.
Yeah, they are. Thanks. Yeah.
Young fella, strapping young fella.
Yeah.
For some reason, the old man seems particularly focused on the stallion's nipples.
See, you got yourself a couple of, couple of big nipples there.
Yeah, thanks, man. I mean, I don't think that.
What's the story behind them?
Well, I mean,
how do you find yourself having a couple of them on your chest?
Well, I mean, I didn't find much.
Is that from your mum or your dad's side?
My dad's.
Yeah. Kia kaha.
Thanks, man. Did you do a workout today, or are you just fresh from a
I
workout?
mostly spend my time here in the changing rooms and the saunas.
Oh, yeah.
Saying that, he spreads his legs a little further apart.
Oh, that's better.
Oh, hey, man.
That is much better.
So what was your name, man?
Huh?
What was your name, man?
Elf.
Elf.
Short for Alfred.
Alfred.
Which is short for Alfredo.
Oh, you're Italian.
Suddenly, the door swings open again, and a true stallion walks in. He drops his talon. He's hung like a rogue stallion and covered in tats from head to toe with sleeves down both arms.
Oh.
He sits opposite the two other fellas.
G'day, Steve. How are you?
You're not bad, mate, yourself.
Good to see you back again.
Yeah.
Where have you been?
Sorry, fellas. I'm sorry.
Hey, sorry, mate. We're talking over here.
Okay, sorry.
Sorry, where you been, man?
Oh, look, it's had a bit of trouble at home, mate, so I've been skipping the gym a bit, but I thought I'd get back to it. How are you anyway, Alf? You good?
Yeah, going good, mate, going good. You want to take that towel off, man?
Yeah, oh, bloody oath. It's bloody hot in
Sorry,
here.
Steve.
Steamy,
Alf.
isn't he?
Sorry, man. I'm
sorry, who are you? Sorry, mate.
Oh, sorry, I didn't catch his name, but take a gaze at these nips on the bar.
Oh, you got some nips on you.
How hot?
Yeah, g'day. My name's Pugs. I've got massive nips. Hey, just quickly, I don't. Are we supposed to be nude in this sauna?
It's hot, eh?
Are we supposed to be nude in here? Because
Yeah.
I thought you had to wear a towel.
That's
Well,
general
no,
practice,
you have to
mate.
bring in a towel to sit on.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
I mean,
And
you
I
don't
am
want to
sitting
risk
on it.
Right. Okay.
But after that, I like seeing the sweat drip off the bastard.
Yeah.
Cool, Alf. All right. Well, look, fellas, it's been great. I'll just chuck
They
some
got
more.
to stay in here for 10 to 20, mate.
No,
It's gonna
no,
do you
it
no
doesn't
good.
work if you
You
don't
haven't
say
even
anything
got-
10 or 20, mate.
You haven't even got
Yeah.
a bead on yet, man. There's a little bit
Actually-
of sweat on your brow.
Actually, mate, if you mind putting put another scoop on the coals there,
Yeah,
would
I'll
you?
put here-
Yeah, you just leave the towel behind. You don't need to be wearing your towel, mate. Just put another scoop on
it's
there.
all
on
good,
you,
fellas.
mate.
Steve, Alf. It's
All
really
of a sudden, Keyzie trips and falls and lands on all fours.
No, he doesn't.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Crazy? Yes. Dumb?
Nah.
No, the mint chick's there. You just took the number away, Keyzie.
202, Jase.
202, good stuff.
Last year, 377.
Wow.
Up a massive 175 spots.
That's gone
Great
up a
stuff,
lot.
mate, great stuff.
Hey, fellas, we've been doing a little bit of movie chat as a result of discovering that our old mate Keyzie over here hasn't watched very many films, despite the fact that he's always watching television.
Totally.
But he only watches garbage.
Where is this yarn that I'm always watching television?
Well, you are always watching. Every night you watch TV.
I watch TV with my wife?
Yeah, exactly. But you never watch anything good. That's the rule. And as a result, you've seen nothing. So we've got the Empire Online 100 greatest films of all time. And let's be honest, it's 100 greatest movies. They're very movie-oriented.
And quickly, for someone who doesn't know, what's the difference between a film and a movie?
A movie is sort of for the general consumption of the filth, which would be it's going to appeal to a very wide and broad audience. Whereas film is more of an artistic endeavour that might be speaking to more thematically.
Right, more pretentious, I'd say.
More classy.
Yeah,
Keyzie.
cool. Okay, pretentious. Yeah.
Okay, for example, this one, Keyzie, is a film, Taxi Driver, 1976, directed by Martin Scorsese, starring Robert De Niro, Jodie Foster, Sybil Shepherd, and Albert Brooks.
Is that the one with Queen Latifah in it?
That's Taxi.
Oh, is that Taxi?
That's just Taxi.
I've seen that.
Yeah, good. That doesn't surprise me.
I haven't seen Taxi Driver, though. So is this number 55 on the top 100 list?
This is number 55. Jase, you seen that, man?
Of course.
Yeah, I've seen that as well. Great film.
Would you recommend it?
Yes.
Okay. So you guys have seen it. So that you have now seen 34, Jase, and Mike, you have seen 37 of the 45 movies we've done so far.
And you've seen 10.
Okay.
The next one is one you have seen, Keyzie. You'll be happy about this, brother. Saving Private Ryan.
Hey, I watched that 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Harrowing movie. We talked about it on the show, actually.
Yeah, there's some disturbing scenes in that, baby.
Like, it's brilliant, but just the way because it's what, 1999 or 2000 or something around that time. I can't remember. But
when it came out, yeah.
The realism and stuff still to this day is unbelievable. Gritty. You guys have both seen it?
Yes.
We've both seen it, yeah.
Okay.
Number 53 also stars Tom Hanks. Forrest Gump.
Great movie.
I've seen that. You haven't seen it, have you, Keyzie?
No, I've seen. Of course, I've seen Forrest Gump. I've seen it a number of times, actually.
Wow.
Maybe you should have just seen it once and looked at other movies.
Yeah, that would have been good. Broaden it out a little bit.
Well,
I always had a bit of a hatred for Forrest Gump because it beat Pulp Fiction for best film at the 1994 Academy Awards, which is ridiculous.
Well, I mean, the thing about Forrest Gump is it can bring a tear to your eye, especially at the end when he's got his kid there, and spoiler alert, but it's just him and the kid. And he's waiting for the bus, and they're both sitting on a bit of an angle, because that's how Forrest sits. So it's a real tearjerker.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I thought anyway.
Better than Forrest Gump is number 52, and that's Point Break. Directed by Catherine Bigelow, starring Keanu Reeves, Patrick Swayze.
Did you say Deuce Bigelow? Because I've seen that.
How good is it, Point Break? How good is it when you're sitting in the theatre there, Hoytey J, and he says, "What do you think I'm going to do? Paddle to New Zealand?" Yeah, and everyone goes,
"Oh my
God,
they said New Zealand!
They said New Zealand. We exist."
So, what is that?
Do you remember that?
Action
Keyzie?
movie? No, I haven't seen it.
It's Keanu Reeves goes undercover to find out who's robbing these banks, and these guys they're known as the Dead President's Gang because they wear rubber masks that make them look like Reagan and all that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay.
And Patrick Swayze may or may not be the head of that gang. Spoiler alert, he is.
Right, okay.
It is a great film.
Haven't seen it. Once again, I have seen Deuce Bigelow and the second one, European Gigolo.
Let's talk about the ones that are on the list.
Okay.
51, Whiplash.
Never heard
directed
of it.
by Damien Chazelle, who went on to direct La La Land and Babylon and First Man.
Never heard
and this has got Miles Teller in it and J.K. Simmons. It's a 90-minute movie, and it's based on the director's semi-autobiographical, him being at jazz school learning the drums, and J.K. Simmons is his tutor.
Right.
Not that I'm aware of, Mogi.
Watch it tonight.
Okay.
Absolute all-timer.
Okay.
90 minutes of it's just a hard, great drama, great acting. It is brilliant.
Siri, can you remind me to
Jase,
watch...
you don't have an iPhone, okay? It's not going to work. All right, so what do we... So we just did 5 more.
Yeah.
We're up to number 50 now, so we'll stop there. But I have seen 12 now out of the first 50.
Shot, man.
Jase has seen 37. No, that's incorrect. And Mike has seen 41. No, you've only seen 37, Jase. You got 13 movies to watch, man. Come on, keep up, brother.
Yeah, I'm really falling behind the pack here. Let's get back to the countdown. Number 201.
The GOAT.
Number 201, Bruce Springsteen, Born to Run.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Oh, the boys are back in town. Fellas, 199
How
there
good is
on
it?
the countdown. Thin Lizzy. Where was she last year, Keyzie?
Who, Thin Lizzy?
Thin
Yeah.
Lizzy.
She was 4 spots lower than that. Like, or
Okay.
higher.
Whoa!
So 4 spots worse.
Really?
So a bit of movement there.
Yeah, so
Wow.
203 then.
204. 203. Yeah. So good.
Holy
hey, fellas,
hecker.
do we have time for a bit of sleep chat?
We certainly do, man. Do you want me to play the sleep chat sting?
Yes, please.
It's Sleep Chat with Jason Mike.
Oh, it's just you guys, but not talk.
Yeah, good.
Had an absolute abomination last night.
Yeah.
Before I even went to bed, my old heartburn had kicked in again, and I'd run out of Gaviscon.
What were you eating?
You're still on the old heartburn, are you?
Well, it had gone away for ages, and
Yeah.
now it's sort of back again.
Back again.
I wonder if it's stress-related, actually, Mogi.
Chase, I've got a question for you. Are you on the darts?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that was me going to bed. Went to bed.
Yeah.
Was lying in bed reading my story, and my
Nice.
wife was reading her book as well. And she's one of those people that reads, turns the light out, and goes straight to sleep.
Same with my wife.
Which is what I've generally been doing myself of late. So I do that. I turn the light after reading my book there. I'm lying in bed and I hear bang, 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 bang on the roof.
Well,
And I was
God.
like, what the
Jehovah's Witness.
was that? And I said to my wife, did you hear that, darling? And she went, yeah, what was that? And I said, I don't know. Basically, I think it was like 2 possums maybe on top of our roof,
Making love.
either making love or fighting. I couldn't figure out which. And so there'd be like bang, 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 bang on the roof, and then they'd run across the roof.
Yes.
And then there'd be bang, 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 bang on the roof. They'd run back, bang, bang. And this went on for about 20 minutes. And I was like, for God's
Sounds
sake.
like love making.
For God's sake. But finally, we've got a little cabbage tree beside our bedroom there. I think they must have jumped off the roof into the cabbage tree because I heard rustling and sort of scratching in the cabbage tree.
Might have been
trying
Kim.com.
It
might have been.
Were they trying to eat the cabbages?
No, but the cabbage tree is their way of getting on and off the roof, I think.
like
'Cause
a ladder.
it's happened before, and I was like, how do the bastards get up there?
Yeah.
for
Like a
a start?
possum ladder.
Yeah, exactly. So that stopped. My wife was fast asleep.
Yeah, she doesn't hear it.
So I'm beginning to doze off, going, thank God that's finally over, whatever the hell that was. Then my daughter gets out of her bedroom. Phone on full volume into the bathroom. Lights on, pouring into my room. Puts her phone on the bench there and is obviously tuttering around with something. Stops, goes back to her room. Doug, Doug. And I'm like, oh, God. 5 minutes later, Doug, Doug. She's out of her bedroom again, into the bathroom. She did that 5 times until I went and said, are you sort of going to go to sleep at some point, or is this going to be continuously happening?
How did that go down?
A little bit passive aggressive from you, was it, Jace?
Well,
just out of it?
I was getting to get fiery at this stage, and I was
Did
like...
you go get up or did you just text her?
I actually got up.
Yeah, good,
because I was
man.
fuming.
Effing and jeffing.
So I got back, and it took me ages to go back to sleep, to sort of, and I was getting to that point again, and I did nod off. And then at some ungodly time of the hour, my wife did a Mogi wife. In other words, she sat up in the bed, pointed to the corner of the room and said, do you see that? And I was like, what? And she said, do you see that? And I said, what are you talking about, darling? And she went, in the corner of the room. And I said, you're asleep. And she went, oh, yeah, sorry. And fell back to sleep.
Yeah, straight back.
And then I was finally falling back to sleep. Bug on the roof again. Dug, 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 dug,
Your
dug,
daughter,
dug, dug,
your
dug.
daughter had gotten on the roof.
She'd gotten on the roof.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. You are listening to the Big Show this Wednesday evening. Brought to you, by the way, by
Hang
Night.
on, no, well, Pugs isn't even in here. He's just slacking off in the B studio.
Oh, come on.
Pugs,
without
get in
him.
here, man.
Night.
And Pugs,
Day. Pugs is blowing it. He's not
Stop.
even in here. Unbelievable. That's shocking from you, Pugs.
Come on, Pugs, man. Do better.
Who is Pugs, man? All right, let's go. Let's do it again.
Brought to you by Night.
Can you guys pick when
That
you're
was
going,
shocking.
please?
Pugs comes and ruins it.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
guys.
you're not only late getting in here, but
Keyzie waved me off and told me to not come in.
He
No,
wanted
did it?
you off?
Huh?
What did he do?
I didn't wave you off.
Pardon?
You'd know
Guys.
if I waved you off.
guys, please,
What's up?
one last try.
Okay.
Brought to you by Night. Day.
It's all right. I don't know.
Nothing to write home.
Can I just remind everyone that we're singing Night and Day, which is the sponsor of this show. And they're great.
Speaking
Oh,
of
now,
which,
can you tell me what special have we got today? Keyzie?
I haven't been sent any special, so unless Pugs has been sent it, I don't think there is one.
Well, you should know, man. This is your job.
No, it's not my job to
I
know.
heard it was your job.
Pugs.
Yeah, man.
I think it's a Hoytey Jase special today.
Yeah,
I
you're
think
right.
he's got half a dozen curried eggs there. It's a ripping ass special with Hoytey
Ripping
Jase.
ass.
And it's got
bottle of Gaviscon.
a bottle of Gaviscon, another packet of darts because he's back on them again.
Yes.
How long have you been back on them, by the way?
Oh,
4 days, 5 days?
15 years.
Oh, no, but you were off them.
Yeah, I was.
Now you're back.
Yeah.
Good on you, man.
Thanks, man. My backbone.
2 boxes of Nippy's iced coffee.
Yes, good call, Keyzie.
And a
And
massive...
a pair of Frosty Boy undies that says often licked, never beaten on the front.
I want a pair of those.
Which,
I
which,
do too.
which he wears ironically. And all of that is for $12.99
Good stuff.
at your
man.
local Night and Day.
Good stuff.
Hey, the goat's continuing tonight, by the way. She's running late because we've had extra long songs today, weirdly. So we've
Yeah,
got a
that
few
is
more.
weird, isn't it?
It is
is.
weird.
Yeah, I guess because the best songs are generally longer.
That's
is that
right.
what it is, do you think?
I think so, Mike.
Yeah, I think
Should
so
we just
as well.
shut up and get on with it?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Hey, what number are we up to there, Jase?
Oh, that is.
It's right in front of you, 198, man. Come on, bro.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
195 there on the GOAT countdown. What is it? Gorilla?
Gorilla Radio.
Yes,
Have you
by-
ever listened to that, man?
Yes, I have.
Yeah. They sort of have mating calls and all that sort of thing on there.
Rage is growing on me quite a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Like a fungus.
So that song there was about, wasn't it, a gorilla in one of the zoos or something that learned to listen to the radio?
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what it's about. Hey, that's the GOAT for today, done and dusted. 195 tunes done. We've still got 2 more days to go, and we'll be getting underway 8 a.m. tomorrow on the Jerry and Mania show.
I tell you what, Keyzie, we went deep. We went deep with the GOAT today. So let's have a bit of a recap with the montage.
290. Fatboy Slim. Gangster Trippin'. 280. Green Day. Geek Stink Breath. 270. The Hives. Have to say I told you so.
Now it's all out and you know.
260. Sublime. What I Got.
Is what I got. I said remember that.
Number 250. Aerosmith. Love in an Elevator. Number 240. Foo Fighters. This is a Call. Number 230. Motorhead. Ace of Spades. 220. Red Hot Chili Peppers. Give it away. Number 210. Pink Floyd. Money.
Great stuff, fellas.
Yeah,
There's
man.
some
Good
tunes
stuff,
here.
man.
There's some bloody tunes.
They really are.
And I tell you what, it's just getting better and better over the next couple of days.
Certainly is, Jase. Got a couple more days to go. It'll get underway tomorrow morning on the Hauraki Breakfast show. And do not forget, on the Friday, we will be making the call to the lucky New Zealander who wins 100 vinyl, an instant vinyl collection. Some of the best records ever made there.
And our GOAT will be, it'll be climaxing, won't it, on Friday afternoon there.
The GOAT Climax.
Yeah.
Yes, so good, man.
Friday Arvo. We'll see you there, folks. And big shout out to the meatbox.co.nz for making it all possible.
Beautiful.
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Yes, indeed. A bit of jet there on the GOAT countdown. 197. Now, we have to go to the segment a bit early, fellas, because the countdown continues. So it's time for... What's on the Telly with Mike Minogue.
guys.
Hey, man.
Last night I started watching a film called The Killer. It's on Netflix, directed by John Woo.
Yes.
It's got Sam Worthington in it. Doing one of the all-time, possibly one of the all-time worst Northern Irish accents.
Oh.
It's a roughie. It's not an easy, it's beautiful accent. It's one of the greatest in the world.
Sure.
But you can't go messing that up, I don't reckon.
Who I can't picture in Northern Ireland. Who has one? Like a famous person that has one?
Ooh.
Is it a tough one?
Yeah, I can't think of one.
Okay.
And it's interesting in that situation. You wonder, in a read-through situation of film, whether they're going, oh, geez.
Yeah.
Or did they just go, let's all pretend we didn't hear that accent?
Yeah.
Or do you say, when you're doing a read-through, would you say, is that how you're going to do it?
Well, the director would take your side at the end of it.
Yeah,
right.
And either have a quiet word with you or do what happened to me and just fire you. But it was directed by John Woo. Weirdly, it was a remake of his own film. So John Woo, a big Hong Kong action kung fu director from the 80s and 90s. He transitioned in the 90s and went over to America and did some Jean-Claude Van Damme films, Hard Target being one. He loves slow motion and he loves birds flying, especially pigeons, in slow motion. Every single movie. At least 3 of those shots.
Right, okay. That's his signature.
Very
Because
tiresome.
you like slow motion birds as well, eh, Jase?
Totally, man.
However, having said that, I didn't get very far through it because I'm pretty sure
it's going to deteriorate. Yeah.
It started bad, it'll get worse.
I watched a drama last night called Lockerbie.
Oh, yeah, about that.
About the bomb.
Colin Firth,
yes, that...
TVNZ
Plus that explodes over Scotland because of a bomb.
Yeah.
And the story is based around the main character. The main characters are a family. Colin Firth is the father of the family. He loses a daughter. And then the rest of the drama is really about him trying to find out what happened. And the interesting thing is, I've always been... Colin Firth is a really good actor, but I've always found him a bit kind of drippy.
Yes, I agree.
Is that
fair?
No,
I completely agree.
But he's a very good actor at the same time. Actually, he does give very good performances. Good drama, and definitely watchable. I recommend it. I'd give it 3 3/4 buzzies.
Oh,
out of 5.
That's pretty good.
I reckon my wife might actually like that show. Is it based on a true story?
Yes, it's based on a true story.
I reckon she'd like that.
Okay,
I'll have to check it out.
I doubt it. Let us know how you go.
I'll let you know how I go.
But it is good.
I watched a show that I completely forgot I was watching. That Mr. McMahon show on Netflix.
Oh, yeah.
Watched episode 4.
Well, that's the wrestling dude, eh?
That's the wrestling dude. When it talks about Bret Hart going across to that other place and then his brother, who they started taking the piss out of.
Owen Hart.
I completely forgot that the Hart brothers, I knew one of them died. Owen, not Bret. I didn't know how he passed away.
Right.
Gnarly stuff. He fell off the roof of, was it Madison Square Garden or something?
Yeah, they had a faulty harness,
Yes.
and he plummeted about 20 metres during a live show.
It was at the start of a show,
and died at the scene.
That's right,
and he landed in the ring.
He landed in the ring. Luckily, it was a blackout situation at the time, so the crowd didn't know what happened. And then the Vince McMahon decided to, after he was taken away. He decided to keep going.
Yeah.
Even though, and I quote, there was still blood from Owen Hart in the ring and everyone there was distraught. He decided to keep going, which is interesting.
Out. He's out the gate.
He is. I don't.
By out the gate, I mean he's a scumbag.
And I think now, just as a sort of political side note here,
yes,
his wife is now in charge of the Department of Education in America.
Is it his daughter?
I think it's his wife.
Oh, wow.
Where they're going to dismantle it.
Yeah.
Great.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Aerosmith there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Wednesday evening. It's time for our new segment, which we're really loving. Play the sting, Keyzie.
Pettynips69@gmail.com. Get in touch with the fellas.
What did you name it yesterday?
Same thing.
Meet Paddy.
Meet Paddy Nips 69. That's what I said.
No, you said Meet Paddy advice column or something.
Meet Paddy Nips 69 advice.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was
like that.
Something like that, but anyway.
Meet Paddy Nips advice column.
Oh, right.
If you don't know what it is, there's an email address that's been set up if you need advice on anything. It's 100% anonymous, which is great. Genuine questions you need advice on, and the Big Show will help.
Yeah.
Here's one today, fellas, from Anonymous. Just wanted to ask a genuine question on my life right now. My parents divorced not too long ago. I'm struggling to break through into the Prem side in my chosen sport. My grades are pretty shit, school-wise, and just had a breakup with my girlfriend of a year and a half. Cheers, fellas. Just want to know if anything you can do to help. So it sounds like this person is having a rough go of it. And it also sounds like they're at school level as well, high school, I'm sure. So 17,
I'd say,
probably 16.
Yeah, difficult age.
Yeah, it's tough.
Difficult age. I mean, when I was that age, I was sort of captain of the Prem side and doing pretty well on the old grades, best all-round senior boy. And
what about with the ladies?
No good with the ladies because it was an all-boys school.
That's right.
Well, no, funnily enough.
Busy.
I mean, it wasn't all-boys school, but I had a bevy of female admirers.
Oh, yeah.
So
right.
It's hard to relate. But certainly that sounds tough.
Yeah.
Maybe a spoonful of concrete.
That's real old school stuff, Jase.
A spoonful of cement.
Cement, yeah.
Oh, because you'll be able to eat it before it hardens, and then it'll be concrete.
Yeah. That's good, Jase.
I would, or smash some durries.
It'll harden you up, man. It'll make a man out of you.
Totally.
Or woman.
This is very old school suggestions from you fellas.
Can I just say, Keyzie, that it's the truth. You don't get through life and have everything just going sweet as. And I think the sooner you get some knocks and learn how to handle the knocks, the easier things are going to be for you moving forward, right?
I agree with
you don't
that.
want to start getting your first knocks when you're mid-20s and you fall apart like a complete loser.
100% agree.
You get your knocks early doors, man. Take them, take your medicine and get on with it.
Yeah, man.
Chin up, like have a cry about it. By all means, take your time, have a little bit of a cry about it, but not in front of me. I don't want to see it.
Yeah, don't cry in front of me
And then after
either.
that, you just shut up and you get on with it.
Yeah,
all right?
totes.
Because nobody likes a sook. You just shut up, you get on with it. You go to the gym, you get ripped. You make her regret she broke up with you. You train harder than anybody else. You get back in either the rugby team or you do it later when you leave school. You train harder, you work harder. You haven't been good enough, man.
Sure.
It's as simple as that. And this woman is not the right one for you. So all you've done there is you've found out now she is the wrong one for you. So you've stopped wasting each other's time. So that's great.
And this is the fact that he's at school, I 100% agree. When you're in high school, you think your high school girlfriend is like the love of your life.
Yeah.
And it's the end of your world. It is not till you hit like even when you hit 22 or something, you're like, well, what was I thinking?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Drama.
It's just school. Who
I
gives a
reckon,
crap?
and also what I sort of did was I went full emo.
Right.
And I became the bad boy that would smoke behind the cricket nets and
Sorry,
stuff.
Jason,
The
that's
bad
not
boys
like-
go behind the cricket net.
And
Yeah.
also, that's
Well,
not
I mean,
emo.
I
That's
kind
not
of-
emo.
Also, can't
and-
you see through cricket nets?
And I had, Doc Marten boots and stuff.
Oh, what a legend.
So that's why all the ladies
That-
started
Jace-
getting into me.
But they couldn't find you 'cause you were hiding behind
I
the
was kind
cricket
of this
nets.
moody, smoking bad boy.
No,
Yeah.
what you've done there is outed yourself as not emo because emos have long hair and listen to My
Oh,
Chemical
sorry, I
Romance.
meant goth.
Oh, yeah,
I was a
goth.
goth.
Thank you. Yeah.
So you're
he
a
was
goth.
a goth that stunk of cigarettes and was covered in acne.
And wore paisley shirts.
But was also the captain of the first 11.
Yeah, no, but this is the thing. I quit all those things and just became a bad boy.
Right. Like a bomber jacket
Until the
leaning
next
against-
season started, and then
And then I signed up again and wore my weird white pants that I had that made me look like you in Chatfield.
It's a good reference. Hey, I hope that helped, Anonymous. And don't forget, meetpattynip69@gmail.com. That was some good advice, fellas.
Thanks, mate.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Well, there you go, you mad bastards. That's your Wednesday show done and dusted. Mogi, your plans tonight, please? I want it in 5 bullet points.
I'll go home.
Yes.
I will probably say goodnight to my daughter. I
Yes.
won't ignore her.
Sure.
I'll have some dinner.
Yes.
And I'll watch the rest of The Killer.
Yes.
And then I'll go to bed.
Good stuff,
That's
mate.
5 things right there.
What are you up to, Keyzie? 3 bullet points.
Well, hang on. Why does he get 5 and I only get 3?
Well, probably because yours will drag on otherwise.
I'm going to have dinner with my wife. We're having pork mince tacos.
Oh, no.
After dinner walk.
That's it.
For digestion?
No, there was only 2.
Oh, did you get 3?
No, yeah, I got
Jase, that's too many.
Yeah, it is.
No,
I knew it
hang on.
was.
After dinner walk and then make love, watch TV show, have pork, play PlayStation, put my wife to bed, all those things. Jase?
That was cheating.
Yes.
You can have 18 bullet points.
First up, I'll drive home.
Oh, God, I regret this.
I'll probably have a bit of American politics on my phone there, where I allow myself to indulge just a little bit.
How many times a day are you allowing yourself to indulge yourself?
15. Then I'll get out of the car. I'll walk down my path there.
That's 4.
Say good day to my wife, who's usually at this stage in the kitchen, Mogi.
Yeah.
I go, good day, darling, give her a kiss.
That's 17 out of the 18.
She says, how was work?
I've got to get going. My daughter will be getting to bed now.
And I'll say, it was okay. And she was, how's Keyzie?
Good to see you
and
today,
I said,
Chris.
he was in a hooer of a mood.
Thanks, Michael.
Okay, we'll see you. See you tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow, man.
I'll ask her if she's made some dressing for the salad that
for those
she's just
listening,
made,
thanks very much for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow, 4 o'clock for the big show.
Then probably make up for a while and maybe pop down to the gym.